Why did Hyun Bin suddenly burst into tears in front of hundreds of people? Was it a spontaneous emotional reaction, or did Sun Yi-jin reveal something so powerful that it shook him to the core? The moment was raw, unexpected, and deeply moving. Cameras captured his tear-filled eyes. But only a few know what truly triggered that wave of emotion. Red Carpet Revealed invites you to step behind the spotlight and uncover the hidden truth behind this unforgettable scene. What really happened that day? Let's find out. It began like any other glamorous evening, flashes of cameras, the soft rustle of elegant gowns, and the comforting familiarity of celebrity smiles. But no one expected the night to end in tears. And certainly not Hyun Bin's. Yet, that's exactly what happened, in a moment now burned into the memories of all who witnessed it. South Korea's most beloved actor stood frozen, his eyes glistening, his lips trembling, as Sun Yi-jin stood before him, speaking words that would unravel even the most composed heart. A star-studded night, with an unexpected twist. The event was the 25th anniversary celebration of Korean cinema's global impact. Held at the iconic Lotte World Tower in Seoul. Industry legends and rising stars gathered to honor achievements, share memories, and hint at the future of Korean entertainment. Hyun Bin and Sun Yi-jin, one of South Korea's most iconic real-life couples, were invited as special guests, not only for their immense contributions to cinema, but also as a symbol of Korean love stories that transcended both screen and reality. Dressed in a classic black tuxedo, Hyun Bin walked the red carpet with his signature calm charisma, while Sun Yi-jin, glowing in a flowing ivory gown, turned heads with every step. The couple posed together, smiled, waved, and gave no hint of what was about to unfold. The speech that changed everything. As the ceremony reached its emotional midpoint, the organizers surprised everyone by announcing a tribute segment titled, Moments That Moved the Nation. Sun Yi-jin, invited to speak on behalf of the actors who changed hearts, stepped onto the stage alone. What began as a standard speech quickly turned personal. There was a moment during filming Crash Landing on You when I saw Hyun Bin not just as a co-star, but as someone who carried silent pain, she began. Her voice steady but soft. The room fell silent. He would smile for the camera, charm everyone around him. But there were nights I saw him sitting alone, lost in thought, staring out at nothing, and I never asked why, until now. All eyes turned to Hyun Bin, whose expression shifted, barely noticeable at first. But soon, the tension in his jaw softened, and a quiet vulnerability took over. Then came the line that shattered the room. Bin, I know what you were carrying. And I'm so proud of how far you've come. But you don't have to carry it alone anymore. The tears he couldn't hold back. What followed was one of the most human moments in recent celebrity history. Hyun Bin, always known for his composed, cool demeanor, the man who faced flashing cameras and screaming fans with unwavering poise, was seen wiping tears from his eyes. Not one, not two, but a stream he could no longer contain. Audience members gasped. Some applauded gently. Even veteran actor Choi Min-sik, seated nearby, was seen nodding solemnly, visibly moved by the authenticity of the moment. So, what was the hidden truth? After the event, speculation ran wild. Was Sun Yi-jin referring to a private struggle Hyun Bin faced during their filming days? A personal loss? Mental health battles? Hidden insecurities behind the fame? A close friend of the couple, speaking anonymously to Red Carpet Revealed, confirmed that during the filming of Crash Landing on You, Hyun Bin had been coping with the sudden illness of a close family member, something he never revealed to the press. He was filming scenes of love and laughter, then going home to silence and stress. He was shouldering a double life, the actor and the son. Yi-jin knew, but they never talked about it publicly. Until now, the source shared. Sun Yi-jin's public acknowledgement was, in a sense, a release. A way to say, you're not alone anymore, not as a man, not as a partner, not as a human. A standing ovation, and a new chapter? As Sun Yi-jin finished her speech and walked off the stage, Hyun Bin stood up, walked toward her, and embraced her tightly. It wasn't a show. It wasn't scripted. It was real. The audience gave them a standing ovation. And in that moment, beneath all the lights and glitter. It was just two people, one bearing her heart, the other finally allowing his to be seen. Within just 3 hours, the video had reached 1 million views. In under a day, it was trending in more than 10 countries. Hashtags like #Hyun Bin Tears, #Sun Yi Jin Speech, and #Bin Jin True Love flooded timelines from Seoul to Sao Paulo. The moment had transcended language. It wasn't just a scene from a ceremony anymore. It had become a symbol. Fan communities across the globe responded with an intensity rarely seen. In the Philippines, Japan, Indonesia, and Brazil, devoted followers began translating Sun Yi Jin's full speech into multiple languages. Within 24 hours, subtitles were available in at least a dozen tongues, including Spanish, French, Arabic, Thai, and Vietnamese. Fans who had never spoken Korean now repeated her words by heart. They didn't need to understand every syllable, the emotion spoke for itself. Reactions poured in by the thousands. That moment made me believe in genuine love again. One user from Italy wrote. Another from the United Kingdom posted. I watched it 10 times. I cried every single time. Brazilian fans created digital collages, short films, and even fan fiction based on the 2-minute interaction. On TikTok, compilations titled, Real Love Exists, and Hyun Bin Crying Challenge, racked up millions of views in just days. Major celebrities joined in. Korean-American singer Eric Nam praised the vulnerability, calling it a rare and beautiful kind of honesty. Hollywood actress Chloe Grace Moretz, known for her love of Korean dramas, shared the video with her followers, captioning it, sobbing, "This is art. This is love." The media couldn't look away. News outlets around the world picked up the story. El País in Spain called it the moment that shook the internet. The Guardian in the UK headlined, "The 2 minutes that made the world cry." French newspaper Le Monde simply stated, "When love speaks, even the strong fall." Google searches for Hyun Bin crying skyrocketed by over 8.000% in a matter of hours. The clip appeared on morning talk shows, in YouTube reaction videos, and even as part of university lectures on emotional storytelling. Analysts and scholars began weighing in. A Korean cultural professor from Yonsei University remarked that the moment pierced through the veil of celebrity culture. We are used to curated images, to polished soundbites and rehearsed perfection. But here, we saw something raw. We saw a man who couldn't hold back his tears. We saw a woman who dared to speak her truth. Not as an actress, but as a wife, a partner, a friend. And perhaps that's why the world reacted so strongly. In an age of carefully controlled public personas, Sun Yi Jin and Hyun Bin allowed themselves to be vulnerable. They didn't plan the moment. They didn't perform it. They simply lived it, and the world felt it in real time. Some fans believe this wasn't just a moment of emotion, but a signal. Many are convinced the couple is preparing to announce something even more meaningful, possibly a second child, or a new drama project together. After all, Sun Yi Jin has quietly stepped back from several upcoming productions, and Hyun Bin was recently seen visiting a studio with known ties to their previous director. Until anything is confirmed, one thing remains undeniable. For a fleeting moment, across countries, time zones, and languages, millions of people were united by one simple truth: love, in its purest form, still has the power to move us. It wasn't about drama. It wasn't about fame. It was about two people who, without saying much, said everything. As the world waits for their next step, one message continues to echo across every comment section, tweet, and video caption. That moment made me believe in love again. And perhaps, just perhaps, that's what we all needed.